Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's your girl Jennifer, and this is Against All Odds. Today I'm here with another very exciting conversation, especially for the beauty lovers, women and men who love some beauty drama stories. Welcome. You're in for a ride of entertainment today. So, have you had a beauty experiment that went horribly wrong? You need to listen to mine. You know how there's this word people are using nowadays, that something happens and it gives you character development. This one, character developed me. So, many years in my teenage years, I think I was in high school. That was a time where in high school is a period and a stage where as a girl you discover yourself, you realize you have some hips protruding here and there, a bust that is coming up, and you realize you're becoming more beautiful, so the boys are attracted to you. So yes, that was the age I was in, where you discover yourself. Then you also discover that people don't just use Vaseline. They use other lotions that have a nice smell. You don't just use Vaseline on your face. You use powder, you use some facial creams. And apparently these facial creams, if you have pimples, if you have marks, they get rid of those marks, but they also make you look beautiful. Then you start using some makeup. So I was in that stage. So in my days then, there was this product that was called Fair and Lovely, and we loved it. We loved Fair and Lovely. Like, if you were a girl then in Kenya and you're not using Fair and Lovely, you didn't know what is happening in life. So in Kenya, unfortunately, I think still now is the case, a lot of our products are not regulated. And they could be regulated on paper, but in reality, anything can come to the market. So, when Jaribu seemed to saturate the market and everybody's on Jaribu, on Fair and Lovely, a new product came that was called Jaribu. Jaribu is a Swahili word. And though the product was called Jaribu, Jaribu means try. This product tried me. This one, it tried me. Jaribu, when you'd use Jaribu, if you had spots, they would clear within a very short time. If your skin was like a bit rough, it would like soften, smoothen like that. Jaribu was working magic. But unfortunately, Jaribu had a bleaching component in it. So, for me, who is in tune with myself and needs to look out for some guys here and there, I decided to jump onto the bandwagon and buy Jaribu. So I bought Jaribu. Now, for me, naturally my face, I think I am lighter here and darker on the outer side of, like, naturally that's how I am. It's not a birthmark, it's not anything, but if you come close to me, you realize that. But it's not like clearly very evident, but I know it's there. That's how I am. So I thought, like, by applying Jaribu, probably my skin would even out and tone and be the same, like almost same color, because Jaribu worked magic for many people. Why will it not work magic for me, surely, you know? So I started using Jaribu. Jaribu's results used to be like this. Quick. So, all I noticed after using Jaribu for me was that I was smoother. It's not like I had a rough skin or anything, but somehow I was a bit getting to be, my face got to be smoother. So I love Jaribu. And you know, when you're using something and you realize it's working well, you don't just use it in the morning. No. You use it morning, lunchtime, and nighttime. This thing of washing makeup off is just a very new thing to me. It's something that I have learned and discovered when I've grown up. But for us, we used to sleep with our makeup on. Yes. For me, I'll be very honest. I don't remember washing out my makeup when I was little, like in those ages of high school and college. No. You just come from where you've come from and you go to bed, you know. So, yeah, because like you want that effect of whatever you applied to continue to be there on your face. So you only wash the face in the morning or when you're showering, you know. So, and in case you did sweat, you'd like wipe it off and put it afresh again. That was like very normal and very usual. So I start applying Jaribu, and I applied Jaribu. I think it was 2 weeks into me applying Jaribu that one day I went to church. And when I went to church, I met this youth leader. He used to be a very tough youth leader, very tough. I grew up in a generation where people would be very brutal with their words and, you know. So I went to church. So when I went to church, and I don't know what I was doing, so I happened to be talking to him. And the first thing he asked me, don't you have people who could tell you that whatever you're using on your face is worsening your situation? You have patches of being light, dark, like that. And I'm thinking, who are you even to tell me that? Just because I'm saying that in my heart, yeah? So I'm thinking, who are you even to tell me that? You're a man. What do you know about beauty? What do you know even about Jaribu? Jaribu is the in thing, you know? I got so offended. I got so angry. So he told me, whatever you're using is not working for you. Please stop it. It is spoiled. It is, you have a very beautiful face, very beautiful skin, but whatever you're using is giving you patches. You look like you have been burned. You have burns and they are healing. And I was like, no, this can't be. I use the mirror every day. This guy is just being mean. He's just being mean. So, for me, I go and I decide to go to one of my friends who I knew wouldn't lie to me, and I asked them. I told them, so-and-so, I've met so-and-so, and they told me this, and I think they were very harsh. You know, these people, how they think they know it all, and he's a man. Maybe he's jealous. That is what I thought. Maybe he's jealous. And I said, so he said, it's like my face has patches, and it's like I have burns, and I'm healing from burns. And the lady told me, unfortunately, Jennifer, that's true. And that thing is clearly bleaching you. Whoa. Reality check. I could not believe that Jaribu then wasn't a cheap product. And now it has not only lightened me up, it has bleached me and give me patches. I look like I've been... Oh, it was frustrating. And you know how in 1 minute or in 1 second, your esteem just... And for me, I'm just, you know, at that point, you're not even just thinking about the effects of what Jaribu has done to you. You're thinking like, oh my God, all the boys that could have tuned me, is this what they saw? Is this why boys are not talking to me nowadays? Is this why? You know, you just have all these fake and vague thoughts in your mind and thinking like, oh my goodness, should I now wear a veil or something? Because clearly I'm not beautiful anymore. I was shattered. I was clearly shattered. This product, I just went immediately and binned it. And I binned it. And in the house, we had my cousins and some ladies in the house who are using the Jaribu. Clearly, it had bleached them. But for them, at least, it did give them their patches like it did to me. So for them, they were just more lighter. Jaribu had adverse effects because some people who you apply here, right? So you find you're so light here, the neck is dark, the hands are dark, the legs are dark. So when you appear, you're like a scarecrow, or it's like you have a white mask and somebody can't understand who is this, you see. And then the other thing you need to understand is that as you applied Jaribu, it had this burning sensation. You'd feel it, but you just think like it's normal. You know, when you don't know a product shouldn't sting or something like that, you just do it naively, you know. So it had that. So I think that was the bleaching aspect of it, because clearly it would sting on the face. This is the one product that I remember in national television and on the radios, it had to be discontinued and stopped because people complained and it had adverse effects. Just imagine if I had continued using Jaribu longer. Probably my face would clearly have holes because it's a bleach. It's a bleach. It's not supposed to be, bleaches are not supposed to be on skin. They're not. So just imagine if I did discontinue this product, even though my youth leader was a bit brutal, but he was honest. Because if he hadn't mentioned it at that time, I wouldn't have known. I would have continued to use the product. So probably I would have used it, and one day I wake up with a wound on the face, and when I'm wondering what has happened, then only to realize it's Jaribu that has done this, and you don't know how much damage, if it had gotten inside, like in deep in the skin, what damages it would have left. That was all. As I was looking to get beautiful, to be attractive to the boys and all this. So my question is, what extremes, on what lengths, let me not call them extremes, what lengths do you go to get what you're looking for? Those were the lengths I went to look good. After all, I have just matured, and I thought I associated maturity with putting a new, having a cream, because people who used to apply Vaseline are children. I'm no longer a child, I'm now a teenager, and I need to look hot. And probably looking hot is me upgrading from Vaseline to facial creams. Unfortunately, I went for the wrong cream. So in your quest for discovering things, experimenting on things, what lengths do you go to? Because those experiments and those trials that you could be trying, what if they have a negative impact and implication on your life, on your health, on people around you, whatever it is, because you never know to what extremes anything could, something could go to, you know. So today, that was my journey with Jaribu. I know people who have died trying to do a tummy tuck. I've heard of people who have tried to do a boob job, you know, and it went horribly wrong. There are people who have one bum bigger than the other because they tried to make the bum protrude more and went for all this backstreet remedies and things, just for as they're seeking to become more beautiful, maybe to attract men, to make themselves better for their husbands or boyfriends. I do not know. I promise you, women, we can go to many lengths and to many extremes. This is just my beauty quest that went horribly wrong. Wait till I start with my slimming journey. That one is another one. But that one, we will do it at the right time. That one also did me some good character development. So, I hope you have something to think about. Something also to give you a laugh. something to make your day, something that has enlightened you. Because I'm your girl Jennifer. To grow the world, you need to grow the mind. It's against all odds. Catch you in the next video. Bye.